everybody. Well, Kuikman here. Happy Sunday. I'm working hard here. I've locked myself. Not necessarily. The door's not locked, but I've put myself in this office this morning. This afternoon now. Done about 5 videos today for my business, so super productive. Well ahead for the week, so for next week anyways, and it's not even started yet, so that's amazing. I love being productive. I'm sure if you guys are entrepreneurs, you love doing that too. Let me know in the comments. As you jump on, say hi. Let me know you're here. And also let me know, what day are you the most productive on? Are you productive every day, or do you like batch content on a certain day of the week? It kind of depends on your schedule and what you're able to do with everything else. I work full time. I'm also a mom. I do a podcast. So like I need to batch my content all on like one day, or do a couple videos at a time to get it all done so I can be everywhere and do everything else that I need to do. So if that's you, let me know. Give me a thumbs up emoji, or just hit the like button for the thumbs up. Let me know that that's something you like to do. What I wanted to go live with you about today is how to get started in your online business in 8 steps. Like 8 simple steps you can get started online with your business. Pretty awesome, right? Who wants to get started right away? Let me know. Put yes, I do. If you want to get started online. If you already are and you're just kind of stuck, like what to do, where to start, totally get it. Put that in there. I'm a little stuck. I could use some help. That's what I'm here for. But I'm gonna give you guys 8 steps right now where you can get started online, just for any of the newbies out there that are a little stuck on where to get started. Number 1, excuse me, is to decide on your product or service. Like, what do you want to be offering as a business? What do you want to provide your customers? Like, what result do you want to give them? Is it a product or a service? You have to be specific. If you're selling products, you're selling products. If you're selling like coaching and consulting, you're selling services. And start out with one. You can always branch out and do things. It's a whole amazing thing about being an entrepreneur is we can do other things, not just one thing, especially if you're a personal brand. You can do other things with your business and branch out and grow. If you're gonna say you're just gonna be a coach, you're kind of limited in what you can do. So just saying you're a personal brand gives you the authority and the freedom to just be whatever and do whatever in the future and be able to branch out. So that's like my first tip for you. It's an important step to set the foundation right now of your whole company. So if you're going to be a personal brand and you're going to help business owners get started online, or maybe you're in network marketing and you're doing health and fitness, completely fine. But I would not go by the company name. I would go by your name or a business name that you make up, and not anything to do with the company that you are in an MLM with, because that's their company. You are an affiliate technically of their company, so you're going to want to make your own name, your own website, and be different and do something different, because there's thousands of other people that are doing MLMs that are their company name or some other name, and they're selling the exact same thing you are. So how do you stand out? This is how you're going to stand out, and doing it right from the beginning is the best way to get started. So number 1 is decide on your product or service and your name. Number 2 is going to be, I was going to move too quick here, but I got to go by my steps so we can follow along effortlessly. It's hard to say. Didn't think so, but so what? Number 2 is understand the legalities of entering the market. Like, you're going to understand there's legal requirements. There's GDPR, if anyone doesn't know that. And if you're going to be selling products or services outside of the United States, you need to have GDPR. If you need to find out what that is, I have a video. Come back to the blog here, valkuikman.com, VALKUIKMAN.com. And I have a blog, a podcast, and even a video on how you can get GDP set up for your business online and be under the legal requirements, because there's special opt-ins that you have to use. People have to opt into your services. They have to understand what you're putting on your website and what you're tracking on your website. And we need to be basically transparent, because everybody wants to be no like and trust, and using GDPR is not something that's sneaky, and it's not something that's a pain in the ass like most people say. It's not. It's being transparent about what you do with your business and letting people know. And that's it. People will like you and trust you because you're just being honest. And that's what GDPR ultimately is, in my opinion. So you're going to want to get that set up on your website. And I have a whole tutorial on that if you come back to the website, like I mentioned before. You might even need to register your business and set up taxes. You can 1099 a lot of this stuff. So you're going to want to go set up your 1099s through IRS as well. And most businesses, if you're being an affiliate, have a 1099 you can fill out. So if you're going to be an affiliate for whatever company, make sure you're filling out those forms for taxes, because you don't want to be penalized later on or be audited and have to pay a ton of money. It's just not fun. I've never been in that position. I won't even go there because I don't even know what it's going to amount to. Now, if you have, like, if you've been in business for a while, or even if you're new, I would highly, highly, highly recommend you get an LLC for your business. I did not have this for years and I've been in business for 10 years. But what this does is it protects your personal assets. And that's like your home, your money, your own money, anything that's your personal asset that has nothing to do with your business. It separates the two, and that's for tax purposes too. So LLC your business, and you can really, people think it's a lot of money. You can actually get it set up relatively easily by yourself through your state, so whatever state you're through, or county, or even country if you're in a different country. But what I recommend doing, and this was so easy, and they literally did it all for me for under like $200, is Zen Business, Zen Business. I'll have a link if you come back later. I have a whole blog set up with links on the sites I used and how I set this up. Zen Business, I got LLC'd super quick. They did all the paperwork and everything for me, basically. All I had to do was give them my information. They LLC'd my business within, I think it was 2 weeks. So super easy, worth the money. Not worth, it's worth the money for the convenience, and they did all the work for me. So it's basically outsourcing. Super easy to do. So you're going to want to understand the legalities of your business, what you can and can't do on social media. And if you're in an MLM, you need to look and see what you can and can't do on social media and with other companies, because some MLMs do not allow you to promote other companies or be associated with them. Huge mistake on the part of the network marketing company you belong to, not on your end. But there are ways you're your personal brand. You can do whatever you want on your website. So if you need some understanding of how that works, just reach out to me. I can totally help you out, because I know some LLMs don't even allow you to put anything up on social media, which is absolutely insane if you ask me. But if you're if you're a personal brand, there's a personal website. You're not marketing the business in that way where you're specifically saying you belong to it. There's definitely ways around that to do it legally and to not get in trouble with your MLM. So reach out to me if you'd like more info on that. Number 3 is pick a name. I say personal brand, like I told you guys. Consider names that are clear, easy to understand, and will grow your company. Your name is the easiest because you can expand further on. Like, say you're in a network marketing company, and all of a sudden you want to start helping other people grow their network marketing companies. You're not going to be able to be under the network marketing company anymore, so you're going to want to be a personal brand and maybe use your name, or maybe just make up a business name on your own. So look to the future a little bit before you start creating names, and think of where you might want to go in the future. If you want to be an authority and sell coaching and courses, you're going to want to probably do a personal brand name, because you can do anything under that. And that's, I totally and highly believe in that. So just think about that before you start doing anything. Make it easy. If your name is spelled and it's super long, your last name by chance, shorten it. Make it easy to follow, clear and concise, easy to type. Number 4, to get started online, is develop a logo and brand design. You're going to want to do that. You want to pick colors, and you want to pick a logo, and you can get please don't get caught up in the shiny object syndrome here and start spending 8 hours doing a logo. Go get one done on Fiverr for between $5 and $20. I have a link in here that you can go to find a good person on Fiverr that'll create a logo. I've had many of them made. I've had custom thumbnail images for YouTube and everything, graphic design, Pinterest images. Oh my God, I have the best Pinterest person in the whole wide world. She's amazing. But this is all, I found them on Fiverr, and they're cheap. They do great work, and you can use them over and over again. And that's just one place to outsource some of your stuff if you're busy and you're just not good at the graphic stuff. Just an easy way to do it. But you're gonna want to get a logo and brand design. Keep it simple. Do not spend a lot of time on it. Outsource it for $5. Get it out of your life so you can move forward and you're not stuck in trying to create a graphic in like Canva or something for 8 hours. Just don't do it. Just go get it done for $5 and be done with it. So far we have decide on your product or service. Then number 2, you're going to understand the legalities of entering the market. You got to research that first. That's a great way to get started. Think about LLCing your business. You're going to pick a name. I suggest a personal brand so you can branch out in the future and not be limited and button hooked into just sticking to one thing and have to start all over again later on when you want to expand. You can develop a logo and a brand design. Get your colors, your fonts, and then go get a logo made at Fiverr. Don't do it yourself. Don't spend 8 hours doing that. There's 8 hours better spent doing something else. So number 5 is going to be put business structures in place. And there's many tools you can use for this to ensure that your company can operate effectively and efficiently. How are you going to invoice customers? How are you going to track your profits and losses? How are you going to manage inventory if you're shipping out inventory? There are numerous types of software for all of this. And specifically, they're designed for online businesses. So some of the things I will suggest you do, and you can come back and click the links on these later on. Productivity and project management. Tools I use are Asana, Airtable, and Trello. Great ones. They organize your business. You could outsource create a list of steps that you want people that you outsource your stuff to. Like I outsource my video editing to somebody else, and I have steps I want them to take to do my YouTube videos. You can create those steps in Asana, and then you assign them. You assign them those steps with a video link to that video you want them to edit, and they can go through the steps every time. Trello's great for content management. If you want to create a content plan, put it out in Trello. Or you have a goal for that month, you can make Trello boards and do all of that. Trello's great for it, and it's free. You can get the business one, I think it's $100 a year, it's super cheap. Airtable's great for content design too. So take a look and see which ones you want to use. Those are my 3 that I recommend. So just pick one of the 3 that you like the best. Look at them all first. Don't just decide on one because everybody else is using it, because you might find out that it sucks. So go there and try them. Most of them have trials. So go and try them all out, see which one you like best, and then decide on using that one later on. Don't get stuck spending hours on this either. See which one is easiest for you to use, then go and use it. Don't look back after that. Just make a decision and go. Number 6 is create a business plan. You got to understand what your business goals are, and you have to make a plan to get there. And that's ultimately what most people fail at, is they don't set the goals, and they don't set them high enough. How much do you hope to be turning over by the end of the year? What's your sales goal or your profit goal? Or do you have an objective for the number of clients you want to have? Once you have your goals, can you put steps in place to help you achieve them? Of course you can. You can use the tools I just suggested above to do that. But you want to set goals, and you want to set them that help you stretch you, but don't overextend you, and don't and aren't so low that you just don't even bother working towards it because it's just so easy to do. Set something that's it stretches you mentally and emotionally, because that little fear that pops up means it's something you need to do, right? That's going to help you grow. So we just went over create a business plan. Now we're going to create a marketing plan, because you got to market in order to sell your business. You just have to. There's no doubt about it, and you need to be doing it yourself because you're the face of your business, and you're not going to want to outsource it. You're going to want to learn how to do copywriting and marketing. Essentially, that's your part of your business. And if you outsource it, you're going to be spending thousands. You can have somebody even building a sales funnel. You're going to want to know how to do all these things and do them first yourself, because you're never going to know if somebody's a good copywriter, a good marketer, or a good funnel builder if you've never done it yourself. What are you going to have to compare to? Be like, yeah, great, this looks like it works. You have no idea because you've never done it. So I always suggest some people are like, oh, outsource this and build teams and just outsource it to people. That's fine. If you know this person's great, then go ahead and do that. But if you have no idea who this person is and they don't have anything to back it up with, why don't you just try doing it yourself first? There's plans in place where you can set up a funnel in 30 days by following step-by-step, guides every day. I have a group that I help them set up create a unique offer for their business. Like there's stuff out there that you can do that are free that can help you learn the skills necessary to do it. And then if you find out like you know what you're doing, you know what you want, you can outsource it. And then when the person comes back and it's not good enough, at least you know because you've done it. You know from experience. Copywriting is huge. And marketing. If you can't market, you don't have a business. If you can't write copy, you don't have a business because you can't sell. And you can't attract people. So you need to be doing these things, learning these things. I highly suggest getting a website for your marketing. You could start out with WordPress. That's great for creating content like videos, blogs, podcasts. That's a great place to house your content, but you're also going to want to get an autoresponder, an email, a business email, and a landing page software to design your funnels with. The things I'd recommend are ClickFunnels. Amazing to use. It actually integrates with WordPress. You can use both of them side by side. And an email autoresponder, ActiveCampaign's my go-to. Totally inexpensive, easy to set up, gives you a 14-day trial. I have a link for it if you want to even try it out. Come back to the blog later on. ClickFunnels too. I got a trial to that. There's a link, and I even have a bunch of free stuff if you sign up under me that I'll give you to help you set up your funnels. Super easy. And your website, custom domain, all that great stuff. So, but WordPress, ClickFunnels, and an autoresponder like ActiveCampaign. If you have another one you're using, like Aweber or something, that's great. Just stick with what you're using. Don't just go flying around and picking other things. Stick with what you're using unless it absolutely doesn't work for you anymore. Then you can check out what I have to offer. But if it's working for you and you're comfortable with it, don't switch just because I'm telling you to. I'm not telling you to. If you want to check it out and it's not working for you anymore, come back here and check it out. So 7 was create a marketing plan. Number 8, the final one, is create social media accounts. And you're going to want to create these even if you're not using them. I totally suggest focusing on one social media platform to market to and getting really, really good at it and growing your audience on there before you move to another one. Some of the ones you can do are Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, LinkedIn, TikTok's up there and it's growing, so create an account on it now. It's going to take over Instagram in my opinion, and then Twitter. You're going to want to create social media accounts for all these, and you're going to want them to be all the same name and the same profile picture, because people are going to go to those different accounts even if you're not creating content on there, and they're going to see this profile picture and your name come up over and over again. And they're going to want to follow you because they see you showing up everywhere. So you need to do that. Like if you're going to be your personal branding name, go create accounts with that personal branded name on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter. Just create them. You don't have to do any content on there yet, but you have them and you have that name saved so you can use it later. If you're going to be a business name, before you even get your custom domain made, you need to go check it and make sure that you can get accounts with that same name on all these social media accounts, because you're going to want it all to be uniform. That's huge setup before you get started with picking a custom domain, because sometimes you're going to find out that the business name you want is already taken for a custom domain and all your Facebook accounts. So then what are you going to do? Create different ones? You're going to confuse people. So you want everything to be uniform with the same name. It's huge. So those are my 8 steps. Decide on the product or service. Understand the legalities and make sure you're in compliance with GDPR and LLC your business to protect your personal assets. Pick a name. Develop a logo and brand design, and then outsource your logo to somebody else, because you aren't going to be, if you're not good at it, it's going to take you too long. And you're going to get stuck in shiny object syndrome trying to make a logo for 8 hours. Waste of time. Outsource it for $5 at Fiverr. You're going to want to put business structures in place, such as invoicing, email, follow-up, autoresponders, project management tools like Asana, Airtable, or Trello to help you stay organized and reach goals. You're going to create a business plan, which entails those goals, and you're going to have a plan moving forward, step by step, on how to get to your goals. And 90 days should be the maximum that you're out, because once you go past 90, it's too far of a goal, and you lose interest in trying to reach it. So 90-day plan works best. You can have a 30-day plan too if that's what you choose to do. You can have benchmarks at 30 and 60 days to get to your 90-day plan. So if you need help with that, let me know. I'm all about organization and planning. So works. That's what I'm good at. Number 7 is create a marketing plan. You're going to do that with and get an autoresponder, active campaign, ClickFunnels, WordPress site, whatever you're choosing to do. If you're currently using something, stay with that. If you have some questions, let me know. Also, number 8, the final one, is create a social media account. You're going to want to create accounts that are the same name as your business that you're doing now. So you want to make sure they're all available on all the social media accounts and your custom domain all in the same name. So you have brand awareness and uniformity, which is important for people recognizing you and seeing you wherever you end up being on social media. And you save those account names for the future if you choose to move over to a different account and use that account for your business. Those are my 8 steps, guys. If you have any questions, please comment below. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Was this helpful? And be sure to share it. And if you guys, I'm gonna throw a link down there in the comments of this video. I have a reminder on when I go live, so you guys can jump on and ask questions and get the help you need. And it's just a simple like Facebook bot where it says I'm going live in 5 minutes. Click here, and it brings you straight to the video. So I'll put a link in this the comments of this video, so you guys can sign up for that and get my reminders when I go live. Everyone have a wonderful day. I hope you got a lot out of this. And be sure to come back and let me know what other help you guys need so I can do some more live videos to help you out. Have a good day.